So we leave Iborn University, and we get on the train and we go through. It's only like 10 minutes or so on the train going through, but we pass through a couple districts, and we swerve away from the castle. We don't head towards the castle. It starts towards the castle, towards the big old buildings and everything like that, but we take a turn and sort of veer to the left away from the water and go deeper in town, and is known as the old town section. The buildings are a lot less smaller. They're a lot more like the houses that you're all used to away from the city. But on the way there, Aang tells you it's like they call this the old slums, but it used to be like some of the best parts of the city. But where the new downtown, everything's been built up, it's, this is considered not as advanced. Of course, in Aang's own way, he tells us about, just because it's more advanced and use magic doesn't, use magic more for things doesn't mean that you were better with magic just because you have more magical things. Unless you're.
He was all about magic,
So, it doesn't matter about having the items; it's about knowing how to use them. So you all come up through this old section of town, and the train stops, and you all get off, and there's a building there. It looks like a barrel put sideways. It's like maybe a barrel is not the right way. It almost looks like a type of barrel that you store spices and stuff with for long shipments. You are greeted outside the door by a being that looks like it's made of all salt. So it stands there, and it extends its arms, and it pulls out a scroll, and the scroll starts reading, and out from the scroll comes a mouth that pops out and goes, "Welcome, Aang and friends. We have cleared the place for your reservation. It's like Savory Spices is welcome to have you and your family and all that you brought with you. Please come in and enjoy." So and the salt creature opens up the door and stands aside and points. If anyone is close to it, salt comes off of it. It will burn your eyes, just to let you know, and your eyes will tear up because salt sort of.
So before I do anything, I want to take a look around what's out on the street. I'm looking specifically for people that are out there, what they're doing, talking, walking, anything like that. I rolled 14 on perception.
Sort of look around. This place definitely doesn't have a lot of money. So all that you've seen in magical here is the salt golem. Like once you got out of the nicer parts of town, there were lots of constructs moving around. A lot of the clockwork beings. There's not really been any clockwork beings here. There's lots of candles. There's lots of other stuff, but it's very quaint. I would say it's probably the magic level is very similar to what your monastery had. It was very, very low key.
Not what I was looking for.
But
it's people.
There's hardly anyone out.
But do I see anybody?
There's a couple people off in the distance, just walking around.
What are they doing?
Just doing basic things. A couple people talking. A couple like a couple people just walking, look like they're going home. There's nothing in particular.
I don't see any beggars or anything like that sitting around.
No one's sitting asking for food or anything like that.
So,
I haven't seen any homeless, at least
so
visibly.
Master Aang, you said this is kind of the more slums of the town. I mean, why are there no homeless or beggars around anywhere?
That's just propaganda by the bigwigs uptown who thinks that that more is more. So this very much reminds me of home. This section, But while we don't have necessarily poverty here, the real slums, that's over in a couple other districts. But don't let the bigwigs confuse you by slums. They just think that this is beneath them down here. Nothing wrong with making a simple magical living, or just a living just using your own arms, and he flexes, and your own brain to do what you need to. Not everyone needs a clockwork servant.
Do you have a clockwork servant?
All the ones I make, I give away. But I don't make them very often.
Why would you even make a clockwork servant? I mean, that's a little more mechanical for somebody so magical.
Yeah. You can put magic in anything.
You can, but why would you make the clockwork? I mean, like I said, it takes mechanical skills to make a clockwork.
For my sweetie poo here, I had to learn how to make toys for her. And she's gotten quite good at it, too. She can make her own. It's like, honey, come here. It's like, Pepper. It's like, show him the doll. So she pulls out this little clockwork person. Describe this doll in your head. Oh, just describe a doll that Pepper might like.
Just a little girl, like a Barbie doll.
A little Barbie doll. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
With
like
little
Barbie.
gears in her elbows and her shoulders and her hips and her knees, so she can kind of move and
So it just sort of does a little bow and curtsy, and just this little mechanical sort of moving down, and just sort of like spins like a little quaint little dance.
So,
How cool, Pepper!
did you make this doll, or did she make it?
Oh no, Pepper made it.
Pepper made it.
It's like she is quite skillful in being able to channel her emotions and create magical things.
What kind of face does this doll have on it?
Does it have a face?
Typical.
Do you even want it to have a face?
There's no. It's just a solid wood.
Yeah, so it's
It's
So
just the
it's wood.
shape of a
because
head.
they
But
can
no
you can make
painted
the clockwork
anything.
stuff as long as
No painted face.
Okay, well, I mean,
Like
being
Amish dolls where they have no face.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, well, where he said clockwork, I wouldn't have even considered it having like wood. I figured it would be all metal.
It can be made.
Not
So
even.
clockwork
Yeah.
does not have to be metal.
No, it doesn't. But so, Pepper, does this doll remind you of your grandfather here?
Well, he had to show me how to make them.
No, I was just.
Every time she plays with it, she
doesn't
thinks
look
of me,
like him,
right?
though.
Right, honey? It's like
His legs are too long. It doesn't look like him.
he said, I would gladly make a hat for it, but then that'd be awful vain to have the greatest.
And then if your hat swallows my doll,
to have the greatest clockwork toy ever, imitate the greatest wizard ever.
So, why haven't you enchanted this clockwork doll yet?
It is not mine to make.
Hey, Pepper, will you teach me how to make one? I would like to have one as a friend.
I can try.
Yay!
Was it? I think it lasts like an hour, right? You can once
I think
in the
so.
chat. It doesn't
It's
last
not,
a super
no.
long time. It's
Yeah.
not like the other constructs. So you can enchant it to do.
It's
some
a
things with
temporary
it.
thing.
So
And I think
Maybe
I
we
think
can-
there's a limit up to how many I can make in a space of time too. Like
Yeah.
it's either 3
So
or
she can make a bunch of little ones. They're not combat effective. Right?
Maybe we can make a toy for Bart. Oh, yeah.
what was that face for?
Yeah, that might be a bad route, but anyway.
Not necessarily.
I think it's a good idea.
She said, Aang's like, everyone has their own talents. It's like,
What's yours?
yeah, answer my granddaughter. It's like,
Or
she
else.
asked you a direct question, Sonny.
I can have more than 1.5 seconds to come up with the answer on that.
Hold
can I
on,
not?
But you can
Granddad,
count
calm
time.
down.
I mean,
Let the man talk. He doesn't talk much.
as far as talents,
He said, patience is a virtue.
patience is.
No, but not when you're, die while you're waiting patiently.
don't think I've ever discovered a talent yet.
Well,
Maybe the school will bring it out.
Or maybe we'll just teach you more patience.
and,
Which might not be a bad thing.
and it's like, because he looks you over and he knows your order. He leans forward. He said, "You know, where you're from is the oldest way of your teachings.
I can believe that.
You know, a lot of the new age hubbub of the District of the Seven might disappoint you, son.
That's,
Many people like your religion or your oath, but not everyone is willing to put the work in. Try not to get too disappointed. But it's not class time. Today is fun time. Isn't there, way He's like, let's go on inside, and you know, make sure to keep your grandmother from ordering too much of the blue ale. So it's expensive. So,
John,
you should
you
have.
and Grandma Scarlet should have a drink.
Yarr!
you all go inside.
I
Sure.
think Mr. Quackerjack is quite anxious to go inside and get some
Right.
food. So
And so you look
I
around and you
figured
realize
ran
that
on
he's
in.
already
Yeah,
been
Yeah, I figured
inside.
he was in there too.
Yeah, like you thought, but he was quiet.
He didn't wait. Peace out, home slice.
So
Oh, no, we have a
he-
duck.
He's sitting there and he has his a fork and knife in his wings at the head of the table. It's a dog.
Oh,
It's
okay, I
just
was
small.
trying to- I
Yeah,
couldn't
I'm just
tell.
saying we have ducks.
Yeah, they're just huge. This is my
Oh,
problem.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna set you all down.
I want to sit near. Okay, you put me near the duck. So Bark on one side, the duck on the
Well,
other.
Bark doesn't sit at the table. Sit behind you.
Is the duck at the table?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
duck's at the table.
So why can't Bark have his own chair?
Bark's laying behind you, looking for scraps.
that the duck's probably not gonna share.
Yeah.
Oh. There won't be scraps.
The duck around.
Oh, hey, it's my little fire elementals.
That's like
They're finally getting used.
a lot of
There's
people in a little bitty space.
Well, they're all the little ones are little salt ones that are sort of red. So it's on purpose too. They're
Himalayan salt.
Where he Bill in?
all right. So you come in
On the
and
deck, matey.
so it's hard not to notice, but there is a neocom. So when you come in, like you know, they're everywhere. It's hard not to notice that they're neocoms places. So these little there's a big salt golem outside. When you come inside, there are little ones, but they're not the color of salt. You can see there's salt in them, but there's other things. So there's some reddish and some blacks. So there's a great mixture of colors in these smaller ones. Let's say that they're all probably the size of halflings in comparison to size. They're not huge. So and they come out and they start planting food and dishes in front of you, preparing.
I was a nat 20 on an investigation on those little things. 421 total.
Well, how are you going to investigate? You're going to have to stick your finger and
Well,
taste.
Then I stick my finger in it and
Oh,
taste.
right.
Because it was easy to tell with the salt as you go
Yeah.
through. So you taste a little. You taste salt, of course, and you taste paprika.
That's what I thought.
Um,
That's exactly what I thought.
So,
Those are my friends.
and maybe some other spices or so.
Mm,
The colors
But
match my hair.
exactly what I thought.
That's funny.
Oh, Sorry, I was just sampling to see exactly what you was made of.
So
Exquisite
they
taste.
don't talk. They have eyes, but they don't like have markers for like little dents for eyes, but they don't have any facial features or anything. So everyone sits down, and Aang's like, service.
You don't have to be so rude, Aang.
No, he just likes to make an entrance, and all of a sudden the room dims.
Oh.
So there's the shadows of the fireplace sort of banks around, and all the little spice golems come up, and all of a sudden they go whoosh and they light up, and standing behind them is a person holding a spoon and a bowl and be like, welcome to, and he sort of like prestidigitation, and there's like little fireworks and salt like little things coming down, and cups and stuff float around and all sorts of other stuff and start pouring drinks. So welcome to Savory Spices, the better version that will always be better than savory flavors. It's like I am pleased that you have come to my fine establishment on a night. Normally we're quite busy, but today it is a great honor that our future heroes and people of importance in this town and city are here sitting amongst us, that will eat my fine food and spices. So, and he snaps his fingers, and then like it breaks out into little, just a little bit of music or whatever that goes through, and the little spice goblins will say start bringing out
Whatever they're called.
yeah, the little golems start bringing out like food, and they start putting it on the table and across like that. You notice there's also great bowls of spices. So like think of it as a big bowl, and there's a big bowl of salt, there's a big bowl of pepper, there's a big bowl of paprika. I'm talking like they're like
So Pepper gets one of them to come over, by the way. Like, she's going to flag one of the little guys down. She holds her little hands out. She's been here before, and he just kind of shakes his head.
yeah, this
So
sort of just fills it up. So,
I started plotting the entrance.
and it says please, and then from above you forms some fake. It's like a minor illusion menus that sort of float in front of you, and it says please touch the item on the menu that you would like. No substitutions.
So what's good here, Pepper?
The roasted peppers.
How did I know you were gonna say that? What else?
So,
Is it green peppers?
Take your pick.
any pepper,
Poblanos, red chilies.
any pepper that you wish.
And they're stuffed?
Yes.
What are they stuffed with?
Cream cheese. It's like, I don't know about all that.
So, but yes, there's descriptions of
Actually, let's do ricotta cheese.
Yeah, there's plenty of things that are like the menus of what they are. Of course, at the end of each one, it's like you can't substitute or not change any of the recipes.
Oh, well, that's no fair.
Well, it's
Fine.
yeah. So it's like you cannot mess with perfection.
I'll look over at Quackerjack to see what all he's touching.
He's touched so far about half the menu.
That's exactly what I thought.
But does Aang see this?
And I'm just like...
Because if he was concerned about the blue drink,
Oh, and there's already a blue drink sitting in front of him.
yeah.
And I'm just thinking
Whoops.
like, Aang told him he could come, so it's Aang's bill.
So there is a menu in front of Bart too. I mean, it has pictures.
Okay.
It's like a pictorial picture. So
It's only a cold nose on a big steak.
going through. So there's still plenty of things like that, and the little golems that start coming in, that like they come in and out and do various things. So you all, it wouldn't take long, but you notice that your host has not been in here much since he did his dramatic entrance. So,
Hey, Pepper, where'd your grandpa go?
no. I'm talking
The
about
host.
Oh. I thought you were
the-
saying
the-
Aang is
the
our
owner,
host feeding
the,
us.
the owner of
Okay,
the,
never mind.
The owner of the
So I
establishment.
completely missed it. Did the owner say his name?
Nope.
Okay.
Did not say his name.
Just
Zeph the 5th? Or the 6th?
So you're all just sitting around and eating. So Aang's like, so you all have all had 2 classes now. So is there a particular class that you all are looking forward to?
I don't even know what kind of classes are being offered or, required. It's a lot of
I
different-
want Grandma's class.
Oh, so your grandma is a teacher as well?
She said yes. She's in the room.
Oh, I didn't know. I mean, she just
No, you just-
knocked on the door.
You just she was there in the teacher section. So I'm not gonna make you roll history, but you
Well,
you
I
saw
mean,
her on opening ceremonies.
But
Whether
I didn't know if
retained
she
it
was
or
still a
not,
teacher
yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's true. She may be retired by now.
Oh.
Of course, she's she's definitely very old.
So what do you teach?
They're asking.
Her grandma?
Scarlet?
yeah,
Scarlet?
So I'm teacher Scarlet.
You're not Master Scarlet?
No, I don't believe in masters. And she looks over at Aang.
I
Daggum
like your
Skippy.
grandma.
Uh huh. What?
I was saying, daggum
Well,
Skippy. Yeah, no, she
so-
would not.
I believe that I am here to perform a service. And I teach stealth and I train your hands to go along with your mind. I make sure that all that runs in unison, using your heart and arcane to flow into your movements and your actions.
Yeah, I'm not very stealthy.
She goes, today.
Well, if you take all that armor off, which you may not have it on now, but
I wouldn't think the most of you all would have changed it.
And it's not even real heavy armor. It's just...
but it's loud. It's metal. It clanks.
No, actually, it's not even metal.
Grandma teach you how to be sneaky.
I'm pretty good, believe it or not, at being quiet when I have to. I would hunt in my forests all the time.
I just snicker.
Well, I would. I mean, I lived in the forest.
Yeah.
So stealth isn't just about making noise. It's about wanting to know when to make noise and how to make noise, and when your capabilities can be used to the fullest. Sometimes, relying on others is helpful, but other times you hope for the best, but stealth in your movement is knowing your limitations. Understanding that you're not good at something can be just as beneficial as knowing you are good at something.
I'm starting to understand why they say polar opposites attract now. Because you and Aang are nothing alike.
She looks over at Aang, and he goes, I was a stranger to this world. And Aang didn't look at me as different. But Aang was a stranger to this world, weren't you, honey? He's like, yep. And he's like putting food under his hat. That's at the table. There's rolls, there's other stuff. He's like, yeah. So I remember the first time I saw her. She tried to stab me. It's like, didn't know something so small other than me could cut so deep. Luckily, she missed my spleen. Well, if I wasn't so angry, they would have cut right through me. But instead of ripping out my spleen, she cut right to the heart. I looked deep into her eyes and realized she's the one. I'm going to die next to her. But I will bug her every day until she kills me.
Apparently you haven't bugged her hard enough yet.
She says, oh no, he has.
And why haven't you
He
killed
has the scars to prove it.
It's like she says, oh, every night I plot his death. But then I had to go and get pregnant. And then I was like, well. But no, he gave me a place here. My world died right before my eyes as it came crashing down. And some being appeared. They were almost made of metal. And a door opened, and I stepped through, and I was here, and I witnessed something historic. And as for historians, decide whether it was good or bad. But because I had some type of magic power, I was sought after by two different sides. The school and a place of darkness. Me and Aang were against each other. But Aang pulled me from the darkness and realized that my skills could be used in both dark and light and helped me find balance. And it gave me purpose. I was filled with much anger and hate from loss. The whole world died in front of me. And I wanted everything else to die with me. So, and I was brought into Hupshan as a test. Said no evil could pass in. And Aang had me bound, but he never gagged me.
this time?
And he said, we will see if your heart is truly evil. And I came in and it showed that I wasn't. I was just hurt and angry. So he brought me to the maker of the Neocomms, and he talked to me and gave me purpose. For many years I refused to be a teacher. I just I didn't feel that it was my calling. I traveled with an old friend of Aang's. They hunted artifacts and found out pieces about the world. With a few remaining items, they were able to jump between planes. I missed that elf. We found many artifacts on many dead worlds and brought them here, hoping to find ways to restart things. Aang looks, he's like, now. It's for the history teacher to talk about stuff. We don't want to make them too worried. She sits and goes, my home was a place called Faerun, along the Sword Coast. I had many adventures traveling along this coastline. And then it's my friends that gave me purpose. And I watched them all just fade away. I got bitter. I'm like, why didn't I fade away? Or why couldn't I stop those that faded away? But But again, apparently I was told I had some type of purpose to come to this world. So who am I to mess with divine power? You know, never one much for deities. But it's good to know and be smart enough to understand when something could probably swat me away in a blink of an eye. You might either want to listen or you might want to run. So, but Aang here was the first to welcome me. And you know, I like this hat.
Ah, true love.
Let's not ruin it.
It sounds like love to hate, hate to love, and
Yep.
sex in between. Speaking of which, y'all know Lady Last Eye?
Last Eye's name has been lost. She's the one without. No one knows. Yeah, it's like that name.
The one without.
The one. So yeah, this correction, the one without.
Yeah. You know the one without.
So it's like, which one you talking to directly? Which one are you looking at when you say that?
Scarlet.
You look at Scarlet. I never heard of her in my travels. But just because I didn't hear of her, everyone seemed to know her. Everyone was without or had certain things, and over time, when I first got here, there was a great darkness that descended the land, supposedly, and that churches sprung up from inside the darkness. Followers poured out of this dark land, and they settled in a city outside of this one, and they made their way in here eventually. So they all had different ideas, but they had a saint, a saint. And by the time I was able to really care about this, because religion was never really my thing, the saint was just talked about being called the letter bearer, and about how words, no matter how small, can change the world. And I saw things founded and I saw things go. I never really put much faith in not following your passions. Never really found a way to balance my desires and my wants. So putting a cap on them always seemed sort of silly to me. But spread like wildfire here. Create a whole district. Hundreds and hundreds of people. But I have visited your monastery before. I know that symbol that you wear.
You visited my monastery, the one that I...
Every time I remember brick by brick them building it before the bubble collapsed. It was a extension of apparently a building that was built inside of the dark mist. It was supposed to be a clone of it. Brick by brick was supposed to be exactly like the one in this shadowy area.
Where is this shadowy area?
Place, I think it's called, let's see, what was it? So long ago. I think it was Sales. Place called Sales. So my mind is a little cloudy on those times.
12 on history. If I've ever heard of sales.
you've not heard of Sales, but you've heard of a place called Vlacky.
Heard of a place called Flag.
It's where the sister temple of this was built at the same time. So they built them piece by piece at the same time.
So is this Sales in here? Is it in a different world, or?
It's right outside the bubble, just a few days march as you take the scenic route through the woods. Some of you all might like the woods,
I would like those.
but
No one knows what kind of condition that area is in, do they?
it's almost been 150 years since I walked through there. I almost didn't make it back inside the bubble. I'd only been back a few months before the passing stopped. I'd only taken a position at the school, maybe 6 months prior. So it's a good thing because I've never got to watch my children or my grandchildren grow up, and maybe someday great grandchildren.
She just slides on her
Yeah.
seat down.
If I'm lucky enough, because if I have great grandchildren, that means that we kept the bubble safe, or at least stable, or that you sitting at this table might be the ones to solve the mystery of why we can't get in and out.
Speaking of great-great-grandchildren, Pepper, where's your brother?
Ang steps up. He's still in class.
Is he in a better mood?
Well, when he doesn't get a lot of sleep, he's a real demon when he's not getting enough sleep.
But I'm changing.
Well, hopefully we'll see him again soon and he'll be in a better mood.
Can't never tell with Mist. So he's just, some days it's like he's a different person. So the main course has made its way out now. There's all these plates full of food. It's just whatever's in your imagination that you think is spectacular food. It's in front of you. I know, a giant plate of French fries.
That doesn't make my head hurt.
They're enchanted for no eating.
There you go.
So Cracker Jack just dives in.
Literally beak first.
It's like there's like a big old like turkey in front, and it's like it drives its head through. Don't ask where it drives its head through.
So I get some of it, and before I start eating myself, I put it on a plate for Bark.
Oh, so when you turn around, Bark's actually got his own little plate.
Oh,
there
wow.
too.
Okay.
So because like he apparently ordered,
Steak.
lots and lots of meat.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
So I pick it back up and I put more on it and eat from it myself.
I mean, and everyone has their own little spice golem that's waiting on them. So like they're moving the plates and they're sort of going through and taking it in and out. But again, your host has not come back into the room. So, but
I wouldn't know whether that was strange or not because I've never eaten out.
yeah,
in
I just
places
can't
like
reach
this
into moving
much.
out. So yeah, so again, most of you all probably not experienced like a meal like this. But I will say, like, again, the inside of this place is very, very nice. You know, outside it's not unnice. It's just extremely plain and drab. It's not not depressing, just drab. You know, everything else has been sort of sparkly and shiny and new. You know, like this is well worn and lived.
Professor Ang, this is an awesome place. Thank you for bringing us here. This food is good.
Yes. So, I did choose wonderfully, didn't I? So, you know, there's a spell for that called Maximus Tastiness. And I go,
Did you just make that up?
it's like, it's a 10th level spell. You'll never understand it.
Too bad. I would
It's a-
like to be able
yes.
to create all this food.
I enhance my tongue and use my tongue to find out how good it is.
Or not.
And then I use my tongue to tell others.
So did you taste my food?
Next question.
I just look at Scarlet and go, did he use that spell on you?
Next question.
So she slides a dagger out and puts it on the table.
Just curiosity. I mean,
So, yeah.
I mean, the lady without. I mean, she, you know. I mean,
He tried to ask him what's missing.
So, so Aang starts yelling and goes, "Hey, Cookie! Cookie, get in here!" And then your host does come out. It says, "When you've been so formal." It's like anytime I've ever had this place, rented out, you come and join us. So Cookie, that's what you heard his name, sits down at the end of the table and looks over at the duck. So, and his duck's head's still inside the turkey. I'm assuming eating the stuffing inside out.
do I notice that he's staring at the duck?
Yeah, he's just looking at it. Just roll survival.
Like, he's not gonna hurt the duck, right? Like, the duck's not gonna be somebody's dinner.
13.
So, so you look, and he looks sort of like, I don't think that's cookable. And gives the look, and even though he's like fattening it up pretty good. He goes, "Welcome to Savory Spices. It's been a long time since Aang has brought anyone down. So and he goes, Pepper. I almost didn't notice that you're here. You've been so quiet this evening. Are these your friends?"
Yep.
It's not your birthday, is it? I would have
Nope.
totally. I would have brought out the pepper cake.
Guess what? I made it into school.
Then I think that this is great cause for pepper cake. It's like two of the spice golems go back and start preparing a pepper cake.
Is this a cake made out of peppers?
No, it's just my cake.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So they're
It's my
back there
favorite cake.
preparing
It's
this
my
cake.
favorite color.
So
Red.
so
Think red velvet.
Cookie's there and be like, is everyone from Hubshan? I don't think I've seen anyone in here other than these three.
Yeah, I got accepted into that school too.
So, but Hubshan the city.
I thought it
So
was
where you're
Hubshan
from?
University.
It's Highborn.
Oh, just kidding.
Hubshan's the city. Highborn is the school.
But I'm not from around here.
I can tell. It's like you don't carry yourself like some of the uptowners. None of you really are uptownish.
Hey, Pepper, was that a compliment?
Maybe.
Okay, I'll take it as one.
So I didn't mean no offense. Like I
We're
said,
not snobs.
It's like while I have some wonderful magic helpers, their essence fades over time. They used to be much bigger, but as they go, so we've not been able, like my family's not been able to make any more for many years since the bubble closed. Ever since the creator passed away. He takes the spoon and holds it over his heart.
The creator.
The OG.
Yes, the original one that created the line of savory.
How long ago was it that he passed away?
Oh, he's not passed. He's entombed in a giant block of salt in the salt mines that he owns.
But you just said he passed away.
No, he passed down into the mines. His final wish was to be encased in salt while he was still alive. He hopes to be preserved for someday. I don't know if he's dead or not. I ain't gonna check.
We should go dig him up.
Hank's like, yeah.
Pepper's over there giggling.
Hank's like, I never really cared much for that one. It's like refusing to use any other spices. I'm glad that you younger kids along the way. Now, your grandfather, I liked him. Sona was a real firecracker. One of my best students too.
So, hand on head, since my daddy said that I had taken after his father, can I roll history since he was magic to see if I've ever heard of Sona?
Sure.
Since it's like a whole family thing. Oh no, 4.
He's like, oh, story time. So, it says, so you all have not heard of the great Savory Wars?
No, I haven't.
He said, well, make sure your cup is full. Let me spin you a tale of betrayal, love, heartburn, and diarrhea.
Well, can we at least wait until we finish eating then?
Oh, don't worry, it won't give you that.
Okay.
It might choke you up a little bit by the tragedy. See, my grandfather, so, had special skills. A phenomenal cook. With a phenomenal angry streak. Some would say he could burn down entire districts with his anger. It's like, when he became old enough, him and great creator would battle it out about what the best spices were. He believed that fire root was the greatest spice ever. And before the creator left, supposedly he wrote a magic journal talking about his blend of spices that he created these out of. A magical blend of 5 things. But we all know the true master spice was paprika. The scandal almost broke the cooking community. It's like believing that salt was it, but the creator had been lacing over many years more and more paprika into the salt until eventually no one really knew what salt was. Everyone thought that the salt from the mine was just the greatest salt ever. He traded all along their trading routes of Thetadolyon. But Sona didn't like the deception. He said salt should be salt, pepper should be pepper, paprika. Well, paprika was a lie, because it had both salt and pepper in it. So the legend went. So then, that's not the tragic part. Sona had children. The first of Pepper's name. So, he had 2 children, twins. Sadly, both had inherited infernal heritage. So, and one was driven from the town before the collapse of the bubble. When I say driven, more like he wanted to open his own restaurant and sales, and we didn't really agree with it, but he did it anyway. So, and then the other brother, the betrayer, went to what is now known as downtown. Took the name of Savory Flavors and opened his own restaurant. The scandal. Then he sued my grandfather for the name. Hence, Savory Spices was born.
Where does the diarrhea come into effect there?
Eating at Cousin Phil's restaurant.
And another question. How is salt a spice?
Get out. A spice is anything that changes the flavor. The consistency. Spice is like gold. We fought over the spice mines for many, many years. That's after the creator went and encased himself. So what we do is we have a cook-off every 5 years to determine who controls the spice mines for those 5 years. So I lost the last one because my cousin cheated. I know he did. He slipped sugar into my spices. Because nothing nothing I make is that sweet.
So when is the next cook-off?
Soon.
How soon?
Soon. A few months.
A few months?
I'm already preparing a dish that will make everyone forget that he ever won the last one. I had the previous 10 years. I'd won 2 times in a row. He stole it from me, thinking that spices are sweet. But I seem to have some inspiration today. Might see what duck would taste like.
Do you still make the dragon pudding?
Oh, don't worry. It will burn on the way down and on the way up. And so, the cake's done. So it comes in, and there's a cake comes out, and it looks like your club, red. And there's all sorts of little bitty clubs around us. You have like a really big one. Well, I'd say like it's 5 foot tall. Then there's like some 2 or 3 inch
Club
ones
cupcakes.
down. Yeah, like little cupcakes, and they all hand little ones to everybody. And Pepper gets the big one. So, and while you all are eating your pepper cakes, Cookie asks Aang to come to the back room for a second. So they venture off to one of the back rooms.
You want me to move them?
Yeah, you can move him if you want to. Yeah, you can take him somewhere. So you're going to be enjoying eating your food. So, I guess it's really good food going through.
Oh, yeah.
What y'all think of the cake?
It's yummy. Can we take some home?
Spicy.
I
I didn't realize that spicy cake would be good, but it is.
Your space drum.
I knew that was coming.
So,
Just out of sleep.
Spiced rum cake.
so again, Scarlett's still sitting in there. So if you want to know anything, so Scarlett says, "So, do you have any promising, skillful, stealthy people that you know of that I quite look forward to having some people of stealth."
I wonder if Conlon will be sneaky.
Scarlett, I figured you already knew all the new students coming in.
I know, but I want to know what your perception of people. Because again, what did I say earlier? Sometimes knowing your capabilities and the capabilities of others is just as important as knowing your own.
I would think having to deal with his father all the time, he would have to be kind of sneaky.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're talking about Teddy Bear, like Dagon.
He is not
Teddy bear.
It's like an owl bear.
Like a jerk bear.
You just got to get to know him. He's quite charming once you get to talk to him.
Pepper? What's wrong with your grandmother?
She must see something we don't.
Well, maybe, ma'am, you can teach me how to see the good in him, because right now, I'm not finding much.
Did you call me ma'am?
Yes, of course I did. That's polite where I'm from.
Are you insinuating that I'm old?
No, I'm insinuating that I should be respectful because you know more than I do.
Because I'm old.
Well, you are kind of older than me.
So she takes her second dagger out and puts it on the table.
Grandma, it's okay.
It's okay. The nice thing about age is not everyone makes it to that age.
I take a drink and toast to that one.
Pepper. She says, Pepper, you have such lovely friends. So make sure to watch after them so nothing happens to them. So I hear you met Duel. Some of you all. Did everyone here met Duel?
Well, you can call it neat. He likes to play some mind games.
I heard some of you all were closer than others. Poor Pepper just appeared and she just cried in her bed for so long when she got back.
I didn't cry. I screamed.
Well, it was just coming down through the eyes, out the nose. It was awful. And out the mouth, it just, it's like, it took a while to clean up. But the Duel's just a big softy. And if anyone had like a book when it was about to rip your head apart, you'd just stop right there and just start reading.
Well, that's good to know for next time.
But that's what I'm trying to get at. You've got to know your opponent. It's like,
So, what kind of information can you give me about Aang?
about Aang?
Yeah.
Oh, Aang. Well, you want to fight Aang?
No. But you said that you need to know everybody.
Oh,
Not just your opponent, but right now, I mean, Aang is their teacher. So the more we know about Master Aang, the more we know each other. Wow, that's a big bowl.
Yeah, man.
oh wow, look at the two people.
Nobody else is going to eat it.
No kidding. Nobody else likes it.
Why is Dusty not eating it?
He probably forgot it was in
Probably
there.
forgot.
Probably.
Nobody else eats it.
So she looks at she looks and starts thinking about Aang, and she's like, Aang he's just Aang. He's been a lot quieter lately. But that, age can settle you down. Children might not realize it, or youngins. But it used to be a lot livelier and louder, a lot louder, really, really, really loud, all the time. It's like just as excited as can be. Ironically, after yesterday,
You say erotically?
yeah.
I'm gonna clean your ears out with Q-tips.
he got a little, he's gotten a little bit more excited than he's been. It's like most times.
That's Now, would you like to take that comment back?
What you think about my grandparents?
Would you like to take that comment back, Mel?
I didn't say that. So, but he's been
No.
he's been very, very excited. At first, I thought it was just because of Pepper, being in class. But he's found a new purpose. And I think that and you kids are part of that purpose. So make sure to appreciate everything that he's given up and doing, because it's hard to be at that age and have as much vigor, and making sure that you all are prepared to what's to come.
You call it vigor. Man, it looks like envy.
What? I am envious.
No. Looks like Aang is full of envy.
It might look like envy, but knowledge is a blessing and a curse. Sometimes it's more resolute to understand what's coming or what's not coming. But I know that I won't have Aang always. Aang knows he won't have me always. So I hope to retire at some point. That might be a while though.
Might be a while.
Maybe. We have some promising students that could retire, but how can I retire when I got to make sure that Aang doesn't smother his grandchildren to death?
And why would he smother them?
Too much of a good thing, isn't that right there, 7? What do you do with your other 3 fingers, since you only count to 7? I can make you a lot stealthier if you only had 7. Don't forget that. But on your toes, though, you need all your toes to be stealthy. Well, non-toe nilly. Okay, never mind. So,
Sounds like a story for another time.
maybe for class. So Aang makes his way out, and Cookie's there behind him. Aang's like, so, I know it's late, but apparently there is some trouble at the edge of the Ravenwood.
What?
Are my parents okay?
I was like, I don't know, but I said it's at the edge. It's not quite in the Ravenwood.
Can we go? Can we go see if my parents are okay? Can I talk to them?
It's like, well, it's like if I understand correctly, your parents are located around the other side of the Ravenwood. There have been some sightings of a few things that are affecting the supply chain. And it's nothing huge. But we've been asked to go check it. And I don't have to pay because if I go check it, tab will be paid in full. So,
Well,
we gotta make sure this place keeps running.
you're talking about you going and checking.
Well, I think it is a wonderful opportunity for extra credit. We can go back to the school and send people from the school.
No, please let me go so that I can check on my parents.
Well, yeah, if we take care of this problem, I'm sure it won't reach your parents. So, if anyone else would like to go and
What kind of problem is it? You must know about it.
some type of animal that is affecting the supply line. So,
Well, I'm willing to go. Let's go.
so this is optional. It'll be extra credit. I'll make sure to let everyone know. I've already spoken to the Neocom. So, and luckily here I have several healing potions. I can give each one of you one. So you can have one healing potion.
Thank you. When can we go? Can we go now?
It's like if we're going to go, we need to go before it gets dark because sundown will be soon. So Cracker Jack is still eating. He goes, I'll make sure to box up the leftovers.
John, Dawn, are you going to go with us?
Yar. Where are we going?
We're going to Ravenwood. There's something wrong.
I already told you I was going to visit your mother.
My daddy would probably kill you, but
You invited me.
But apparently too much wine or rum. The good rum.
I like this place. It's nice and quiet.
Do you really want to already soused?
Better than leaving him here to get more soused.
Actually?
Then
hey, is there something you can do to like
swingy
sober him up?
Spidey.
So I've got the ritual that I can get him going, but it will take a few minutes. You know, while I am the greatest wizard, I am not the greatest ritual wizard caster. So, but I can make sure to catch up to him.
Well, sir, Cookie,
Stop.
can you give him like all kinds of coffee too, or something to help with this ritual?
It's like I will purge the contamination from. Scarlet will be glad to lead you all to where you need to go.
Dawn, are you coming?
Yep.
I don't have a choice but to help. I have to help. But before I go, Cookie, may I have a moment?
We don't have time.
It'll only take a moment.
Okay, so we'll go. Yep.
Whenever I come back, could you have a few to-go orders of some simple foods?
Oh, it wasn't you that placed orders from the seat with the duck?
No, that was the duck. This is separate.
Oh, well, the duck's already got 5. You
Uh,
want more than that?
I want a couple for me. I've got a purpose for these. The duck is just hungry.
So you hear the duck complain. It's squawking to everyone, quacking for everyone else, but it's going. Bring more.
Yeah, well,
It's like,
I mean,
he's like,
Aang-
where's my chicken?
Aang said the duck could come, and I warned Aang that he would eat you out of everything.
So, are you going to try to pull the duck away? Or you want to leave him there?
No, I'm
You
gonna
wanna
leave him.
there.
Yep. He's gonna eat until you.
Okay. Like if you asked
Well,
him,
Dougie,
if you asked him to pull out, he would come.
No.
So okay.
I mean, he can stay here and fatten up.
This is going to turn into Baba Yaga's hut.
So, but yeah.
is
So
he having a growth spurt?
So,
Well, Bark's coming.
yeah. So I assumed the bark was going to come.
I'll come back after the duck when we finish this task, and to pick up the couple to-go orders if you don't mind.
So he's like, I will make sure
Which
it's
is
good and
simple soups,
it's good and hot for you all for taking care of this. Because if I don't keep my supply line going, the slums will be very hungry if they don't keep their food coming in. Not too many fine quality establishments to eat down here. So
I tried with my personal neocon because that's the one that you said I could talk to my parents through, right?
yep.
So as
I was getting ready to
he's
say you should call them.
as Dawn's talking to Cookie, I've been trying to reach my parents to check on them.
Okay.
So your mom answers.
Okay.
So, oh hey honey, how's been class?
Mom, is everything okay there?
Sure. So everything's fine here. Your father's been out in the woods all day. I've not seen.
Where? Where in the woods? There's something going on. We're headed there to the edge of the forest now.
Somewhere.
Can you try to get in touch with him?
You know how forgetful your father is. You know, after all, I'm talking to his. I'm like, it's like we only have the one neocom in the house. I'm sure if there's another problem, it's like he'll find a neocom in the woods and he'll radio in.
Well, we're coming there from school. There's a problem. There's an animal attacking the supply chain for this restaurant, and we're all going to make sure everything's okay. Well, I gotta make sure Daddy's okay.
Oh, that's sweet, honey. You know your dad. It's like he loves animals. It's like
Me too. That's why I love him too, but I don't want him to be eaten by one.
Oh, what animal would dare want to eat him? I was
Well,
like,
they'd probably spit him back out, but still.
so,
They
well,
don't need to get the chance to have first bite.
That's right, Mom. Did you hear my friend Pepper?
oh, goody, you've made a friend. So it's like, now, make sure you let her talk some, honey.
Well, she talks about as much as I do, so we talk. But anyway, that's not important. I met other friends too, by the way. I've invited them all home for Christmas. But we gotta go now. We're going to the forest, and I'll check on Dad for you. I love you, Mom.
Oh, so bye. I'll make sure if your father gets home, we'll ball you.
Okay, so I hang up. You all, my dad's not home. What if he's there where this
We'll find
animal is?
What if he is the animal?
All right, just roll a 20.
Attack, kicking him in the shin.
No, just roll a 20.
He was just mean to my daddy. 10.
Okay.
You missed.
No, he wouldn't let
I
me.
just asked for a roll of 10.
He wouldn't let me kick you in the shin.
So, all right. So you all will gather up and you'll be able to go here in a second.